never indulge in the activity of either being praised by someone or you praising someone, because the ultimate aim behind that praising is a clear intention of manipulation. You either accept it or not, but the ultimate aim, ultimate result of any praising, someone say you're looking beautiful, or someone say you're working really hard, or someone say you're the most talented, or someone say you are having beautiful handwriting, someone say you play really well. These are all nothing but a decent, clear, unconscious, hierarchical manipulation. It does not mean that everybody does this with the intention of manipulating you. Whether they are doing it consciously or unconsciously, the aim is manipulation. Sometimes, if at all they are very much close to you, it is a manipulation to bring the best out of you. Or if you are someone who is working under someone, you use this kind of phrasings on your boss or your superiors or your teachers, lecturers, or someone who is higher than you or wealthier than you. You obviously use these phrasings on them to make them feel relaxed, to make them feel rejoiced, so that you will find some space in their mind and you will be succeeded in getting recognized by them. Yes, there is a manipulation. If you think I'm wrong, just cross-check all the praisings that you have said to someone. That is the reason we don't often praise our parents, our brothers, or sisters if they do some phenomenal work, because our relationship with them is not vertical. Rather, it is a horizontal. So in the vertical relationships, which go straight forward, and you create a block or wall between yourself and the other person, oftentimes interpersonal relations that you maintain out with the outer world, they obviously include this kind of phrasings. Why? Because there you are holding a vertical relationship. But if it is your wife, your mother, your father, your brother, you don't often tempt to praise them very much, because according to Adlerian psychology, in a horizontal relationship, it is not necessary to praise, but only in the vertical relationship you often indulge into praising someone. Consider this example. If a child has done some help to his mother in the kitchen, what would the immediate feedback from his mother? She would be saying that, my dear, you're a great helper. You helped me very much. Thank you. But consider the same assistance has been provided to her by her husband. Do you really think that she would be using the same praises of praising, saying good job, you're a great helper? Do you really think that she would be using the words to her husband? And the answer is no. Why? When she is appreciating and praising the assistance that she has received from her son, she obviously but unconsciously developing that hierarchical beam or a lane. Firstly, she believing that this kid who has just helped is not to the point or close to her range in terms of executing the work. She considers him way more inferior and uses the compliments and praises, encouraging him to do the things better. But however, hierarchical determination. In other cases, you find husbands oftentimes criticizing or abusing their wives, saying that you're good for nothing, you are not someone who earns the bread, you have no right to talk in this, do not exceed your limits. Oftentimes you come to, these are some of the praises you come across between wife and husband. And the reason why the husband often uses this kind of language on his wife, deep inside him there is a great insecure feeling, the feeling of insecurity, and to cover it up and to limit the other person's abilities to cross him over, he continuously uses these words to keep his wife where she is. The reason behind such behavior is a pure inferiority complex. You often think that he's not a good guy, he's a bad one. Reason, inside him he is insecure. He is very much worried of losing his position that may someday be dominated by his wife. And next time whenever you are using these praises, and whenever you come across the praising again, the parents using the praises on their children, or a boyfriend is using the praises on her girlfriend, or a teacher using on the student, or an employee praising his boss, understand the ultimate goal of every praising is manipulation. So what would I like to say here? Do not get tempted when somebody says that you are doing a phenomenal job, or do not get yourself low when someone criticizes or makes you feel low with their word. In any ways, keep in mind they are going to manipulate you. So never focus on the opinions of other people, neither you. As much as possible, do not add any opinion to anyone. Develop the horizontal relationships instead of the vertical ones. I think I have given the clarity that vertical ones are often connected with the judgments, praisings, and all this, whereas the horizontal ones, relation that you have with your family, does not require praisings and appreciations. So do not get overwhelmed when someone is praising, or do not get demotivated when someone do not recognize you. All the process of the praising, recognition, is nothing but a matter of manipulation. So think yourself, when was the last time that you have praised someone? And be genuine to yourself, whether you have said it exactly for what it is or you have used it as a manipulation. See you in the next video.